stacked show. I actually kind of enjoyed PHRVA more than I enjoyed PEEKABOO. Blessed by PEEKABOO's sweat.
Holy Spirit, face sweat.
The whole point of it was to get guest lists. Who's up in those booths? Asians.
Yeah, crazy rich Asians.
Crazy rich Asians. He said, I'm not playing this on a busted channel.
Yeah, he was just pressing the sync button all night.
I get it when I want it, want it, want it, want it, want it, want it, want it. I get it when I want it, want it, want it, want it, want it, want it, want it. I get it when I want it, want it, want it, want it, want it. I get it when I want it.
Talking about PEEKABOO 360 set at Exchange LA.
Opener was PHRVA with, I don't remember who the first guy was. Do you?
Well, it's like every time there's an opener there, they don't announce it, and then when the person does say their name, you can't hear them.
Yeah, you can't hear it, and then you can't find it anywhere either.
Yeah.
And he was really good.
Yeah, which is a bummer because it's like, that would be nice if they kind of got a little more exposure so you can know who that is.
Yeah, it's probably just some local. Usually, I feel like they're like more locally centered artists.
Well, from what I've learned from posting on TikTok about openers and DJs who do perform and tour, they say that it all has to do with the management and the booking agencies.
What do you mean?
With like who's opening.
No, I get that. Can you elaborate more? What do you know the process of like what they're going through? Like, is it like, all right, I have this list and these are the guys I can pick from?
I don't know.
Oh, well, maybe it'd be something to look into for a later time. Are you gonna look it up? I wonder if it's the same guy that I watched the video of, where he talks about basically they have, like a certain list of artists that they can book with the headliner.
All he said was all controlled by the agent, the manager, and the booking agent.
Yeah, so maybe someone listens and then hears us talking about this, and then they can elaborate a little bit more in detail of the steps that are taken when booking people for a show.
Yeah, that would be helpful.
Yeah.
Because, are they given a list? Okay, these are the artists that we have.
That's what I am and on the understanding, especially because Insomniac is the company that's putting it on, or the organization that's putting it on. And when the person that I was watching the video of, he was talking about Insomniac because they are such a big guy within the game of like music, that if they book a certain, if with whatever headliner they have like a list of like do's and a list of don'ts, and so it's like it keeps out a lot of really great talent from the scene because they're just not, I don't know. It would be interesting to go into more detail about why.
Well, what I was talking to Thompson about last night was because he does some DJing and performing. And really, like, we were talking about like having a label versus not having a label, and him saying that the people that do have a label, just it allows them to get booked.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's what we were talking about with Torbjorn.
Yeah.
And if it's like actually beneficial to have a label, or not have a label, but like be with a label. Maybe this is who are some big name artists that they created their own label? Boogie T, right?
Boogie T, Excision.
Who else? Wait, no. Did Subtronics? Did he start his own?
I think he has his own.
Zed's Dead.
Yeah.
Maybe you could like send a little like, hey, how does this work?
Yeah.
Who knows?
I think Zed's dad will get right back to me on that. So
yeah, absolutely.
that works.
He'll be like, oh my gosh, I've been waiting forever for this email. Finally, finally, he emailed us and asked us this question, this burning question that I needed to answer.
Yeah.
Anyways.
But yeah, that guy was good.
Yeah, he was really good. Like, I know that we talk a lot about the openers and them not being at the level of the other artists, and he was right up there with the other artists. Like, it was just like a stacked show.
Yeah, and he had his. It looked like his parents were right behind him, checking it out.
I definitely want to find. It'd be nice too, because then we could find the footage from that night, because I am in it.
Oh yeah, I know. When are they gonna post that?
Because I'm like right up there, like right in front of the artist, because it's a 360 set, and so where the fence, like a metal fence basically, where that's at, I'm right in front of it. And there's so many times when I was like looking and I'm like trying to act like I'm like, I know that he's like, you know, like going around, and then like it's like right on me, and so I tried just acting like there's no camera. There's no camera. Don't make eye contact with the camera. Don't look at the camera. You know, like, you're here enjoying the music. It's not about looking at the camera. It's like, I'm enjoying myself, watching the DJ, not staring at the camera like this.
That's very Hollywood of you. You know, locked in.
Yeah,
There's no camera. I'm not breaking the fourth wall.
No, I'm an extra in the video.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it was interesting when we first walked up. So yeah, it was nice with the 360 because being right up front on the 360, you have great sound in the center of the room.
Oh, the 360 sets in there are
they're
so
cool.
good compared to
the not 360.
Yeah, because when it's not 360, you have to like find the perfect spot, and then
somehow you end up in the back. Every single time. The sound is so incredibly loud. Yeah.
Like, I feel like the 360 set, it's loud, but it's not like when we went to go see Slander and Boogie T, where you're just like, oh my gosh, like, even with my ear protection in, I'm still like, oh wow, this is loud.
Yeah. I mean, that building too, just not the greatest for sound.
No, but it's a cool venue.
Yeah. And then they had a guardrail in front of the DJ booth.
And when we first got there.
And then they decided, and then a couple security guys or whatever.
Yeah.
Come and slide it out of the way.
Which that was so nice, because like not only did it get us that saved us. I think we were like 2 or 3 feet away from where we ended up being, because of the size of it, and then also you have like a 1.5 foot of metal that you're standing on.
Yeah. So
like if you're even like a little bit on the edge and you're not paying attention, you could just like fall or something. That's what would happen like if I was on it.
Yeah, you either have to commit to being on the guardrail, stand,
like right on it,
or off.
Yeah.
But yeah, I wonder, was PEEKABOO like, what's that shit doing there?
Right.
I want them on me.
I want them to smell my farts.
Okay.
That's how close we were.
Well, what I said
I could have touched him.
Yeah. What I said to the homie next to us was, man, we're going to be feeling his sweat dripping on
man,
us.
like he could have just went like this and it would have showered us.
Yeah, you would have been blessed by the bass messiah.
Yeah.
With his holy...
Blessed by PEEKABOO's sweat.
Holy Spirit bass sweat.
You know what would have been really cool, though? Is, so there's a point during PHRVA, 100 Drums was up on that VIP section, which I'm wondering if it's VIP or like VIP kind of thing, because they do have security at the top of the stairs of it. It would be really cool, especially because, well, actually, B-Side LA, I don't know if they're part of Insomniac.
No.
They're separate. Okay, so B-Side LA has the performers. It'd be really cool if they had performers in that spot with the 360 sets. Like, it's perfect.
Yeah.
It's so perfect for performers right there. You could do 3. Boom, boom, boom.
That would
and
be
you
great.
could have either, like, the fans, hoops, poi. I mean, there's plenty of space up there.
Yeah, like 2 hoopers on the side and then, like, someone
in the middle.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be so... That would be sick.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it was interesting because so I did my trial to start being a promoter for Insomniac clubs, and I was promoting the shit out of it.
Yeah, I mean, you posted way more stuff than I've seen from any other people that post from... It's like the main influencers. Like, there's one, her name is Brina? Maybe it is Brianna?
Not Brianna.
Well, I want to say the first 3 letters are BRI. She's created her own clothing line and, like, promotes sober raving. Like, I thoroughly enjoy her videos.
Yeah.
But between her and then there's the Daniel guy, who he also just created his own line of stuff. And then there's, like, a couple other people. They're all on the I'm Peeking podcast.
Yeah.
Like, they post stuff, but I don't see anything from influencers like that unless it's a big festival. When it comes to the small shows, I don't see anything about the small shows.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's probably different because I was in the trial for becoming a club promoter. With that, you're an independent contractor, and you're just getting commission off of the amount of tickets you sell and booking VIP table service. So since I only sold 1 ticket, which, okay, granted, but also I probably reached thousands and thousands of people with the amount of content I made. So even if they didn't buy a ticket through my link, they potentially could have ended up at the show because of finding out about it through my content.
Yeah, which, I mean, like, I told you my viewpoint on it that I wouldn't have done for where you're needing to sell, because, like, that's the thing that I don't get is Insomniac wants you to have them purchase it through your link, but I would never go through a link like that because I don't trust it, because there's too many people out there that are scamming you. And so, like, you go and you actually, there was this, it wasn't EDM, it was like a rock show, or it was a Pink Floyd tribute. And one of the people, when I worked at the nursing facility, and she had bought a couple tickets to the Pink Floyd cover band, and wanted me to take her. She couldn't go without, obviously, because of medical reasons, so she had to have a healthcare professional with her in case something happened, and then also someone who could safely, like, get her in and out of a car, because she was wheelchair bound, but she could, like, transfer and like, walk a little bit. So I was like, yeah, I'll take you. So we get there, and the tickets were through a company that was fake. Basically, she got scammed. So she bought these tickets with a link. Like, you tell me, sometimes you're like, make sure it go to the actual site, because sometimes there will be, like, fake sites to where it looks like you're buying a ticket and it's just a scam. So, like, for me, I go to the site every single time because I don't trust it. So, like, why would I go and click on some guy that's promoting it on his link to buy a ticket when, like, he could be promoting it to just make money for himself?
Yeah.
And then I'm scammed out of a ticket.
Yeah, and I was mostly doing it for the fact that when I first met with the coordinator guy, he said that, oh yeah, like, the promoters, if they want to go to the shows, they can.
I know, and then you didn't even get guest list.
Yeah, and then like the week of, he's like, "Oh, there's no guest list," or he asked if I planned on going to the show.
Well, that was the whole reason too, though, that you chose that. It was like, because we had already bought our tickets because we knew it was gonna sell out
way before
before you even started this. So we had 2 tickets.
Yeah.
And so it's like the whole point of it was to get guest lists. That's the whole point.
So that in the future, because a lot of artists that we're seeing are going to their clubs, I'm not spending a bunch of money on it. We're just getting guest list.
Yeah.
And then he asked, yeah, like, do you plan on attending? I said, yeah, me and my girlfriend are. And then he responds with, well, you've only sold 1 ticket. There's no guest list for like the show period. Like, he made it sound like for the whole show there was no guest list. But then we see all these people that are clearly on guest list, on guest list, like 100 drums.
Well, that's different. She's an artist, but there was a line specifically for guest lists, because when we were in line, I noticed that they were like, "Are you guest list?" And then these people were like, "Yeah, we're guest list," and so they're like, "All right, go in," and it, like same where we went when we were guest listed for that place.
Yeah.
But what I find would be frustrating is that you made it, like, I listened to the call when you did the interview, whatever, and you were pretty clear on like what you wanted out of it, and what you were okay with and what you were not okay with. And that guy just basically like blew air up your ass and like was like trying to basically get you to do this without acknowledging, like, okay, well, we can't accommodate that. That's not what this is. You know?
Yeah, exactly. Like, where, like, you know, my contact, Julius, got me in contact because he saw the dream that I had, or, like, it made sense to him. Like, yeah, like, you promote it on your show and your social media, and then you get to go to the show for free.
Yeah, well, it's kind of like when I lived in Reno and Fresh Bacon.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
it's like, let me promote the shows that I want to go to.
You give me the material if I need it, or, like... Because the thing is most people will find out, like me, myself included, will find out about a show that pops up on my social media, and I'm like, oh, whoa, I didn't even know, because there's so much out there you don't know where to look.
Mm-hmm.
So if your algorithm is set up right, then you're like, oh, whoa, there's a show for an artist that I like that's coming to town. I wouldn't have seen that anywhere else other than social media. So the way that they did it is like, they didn't have every single one of their promoters be able to get guest lists. It was like, hey, we have 10 spots. Who's going to be able to, who wants to promote it? Who wants a ticket for this? Yes, we didn't get a +1, but we just got ourselves. And then we were required to do, like,
post this much.
Yeah, like, if they sent us something, we posted it, and we needed to, it was like, not only like posting, you have to comment on stuff, there was like a whole lot of stuff that you had to do. Then you had to screenshot it and send it to them for proof that, like, hey, I'm promoting this. And this was like, hey, we get someone promoting our stuff and getting it out there, and you get a free ticket, you know? So it's like, I don't get why, maybe because they are such a big guy, that they're like, oh, it's okay, because if people want to know, they'll go to the site and look, or they'll just know. But it's like, all of the little clubs, what we've been to, okay, where have we been to? We've been to Exchange, we've been to Palladium. What's the one across from Palladium? When we've seen Josh Teed.
Well, those are like non-Insomniac venues.
Palladium is.
Well, yeah, Palladium does, and they host Insomniac shows. We went to.
The Roxy's not a.
I think that was
not Insomniac, right?
No, I think it was the Wiltern where we saw Josh Teed and.
And I'm just saying venues, like, I'm not saying Insomniac specifically. Okay, then we went to the Roxy.
Yeah.
And then where did we see Opio? I don't remember where we saw it.
I'm trying to think of what it was called.
I mean, with that one right there, that's 6. Then you got 1720, right?
Yeah.
1720, there's 7. That's 7 different venues, and that is nothing compared to what there is in LA.
Yeah.
Then you have Costa Mesa. You have the Time nightclub. You have, where did we just go see Barely Alive?
Observatory.
The observatory. There's another one. So you have like all of these. So like there's so much going on that I don't know. I guess it's just crazy that it's like they expect you to just look it up.
Yeah.
And we
right.
as a society are lazy.
We
do it for me. Show me.
I mean, yeah, like the Barely Alive show, don't even find out about that until like a week or so before.
And how do we find out? Social media.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's just weird too, because I'm like in my head thinking, okay, so if I do become a promoter, I'm not even going to know till the week of if I can even go to the show.
Right. So then you're promoting the show for what?
For maybe you can go.
Like maybe. Like it's like dangle the treat in front of me.
And it's what? You get, I think, $5. You might get, no, I think it was like, okay, if they give you guest lists to give to people the week of, you might get like $5 each person that shows up, and then for each ticket that you sell, you get like $4, and then table service I think was like 10% if you book a table, which I don't know what demographic. I don't know the demographic that's fucking spending. The base is $600.
Asians.
Yeah.
Every time.
Yeah.
Who's up in those booths? Asians.
Yeah, crazy rich Asians.
Crazy rich Asians.
So.
But every time. They're always the like tiny little Asian women that are like wearing like nothing. And they're up there like, woo, with the bottle service ladies.
Yeah. I mean, I was open to doing it, like being more of a club promoter, getting a contact list of people to hit up about these shows, but that with the benefit of getting to go to the show. So, and then, after the trial, it was like a week, didn't hear from them about it. So I emailed already being like, I'm not doing this.
Which that too is also kind of not professional in my opinion, because if like this is supposed to be a professional thing, but yet you're ghosting me.
Yeah.
Like
just tell me like, we're gonna move forward without you, or like, and then they say, and then he gets back to me and says, you sold one ticket. I didn't even know I sold. I know.
I'm like, who bought the one ticket?
Yeah.
Who bought it? I'm curious. Who bought the one ticket? Because thank you. Thank you.
Like, yeah.
Hey, that shows that your videos were getting seen, though.
Yeah.
Like.
But yeah, then he said, but if you want, you can do another trial period for another show. And at that point, I'm like, so
only if we're guaranteed that both of us get in.
Yeah, because like what? So, okay, so maybe I didn't sell a lot of tickets, but you want me to free advertise this show with what I would assume is pretty good content, and then what? With the chance of you guys not bring me on, it's like you realize like I'm creating a platform for this whole thing. We're gonna talk about it on our show too, after the fact, making people like, oh, I want to go do that.
Yeah, but their thing is like the I'm Peaking podcast.
Yeah,
that's like their baby. That's how I take it, because all of them are sponsored by Insomniac. They all promote for Insomniac. Everyone associates it with Insomniac. That is their thing.
Yeah, their whole audience is Insomniac people.
Yeah, so it's like, I definitely see that it's kind of like, for me, it's kind of like they didn't really expect for you to do anything because you are not you're not on the same algorithm as on Instagram. I guess, you said TikTok was like a little different, but you're not like on that same algorithm as that demographic. And I mean, obviously, because we are not aligned with that demographic. That demographic is based off getting fucked up and going and partying and like and running away from your problems, where it's like when we go, we're more like we're there for the music, and we're not getting fucked up. So we're not, I guess it's just kind of like did they see it as like, oh, let's not hurt his feelings and let's just have him do this, but like it's not gonna work out?
I mean, I don't think they're that deep into it. I think it was more because, like, I saw another promoter on the Radiate chat for PEEKABOO promoting it, and it's like...
How did they promote it? What did they post?
Nothing. They just were in the Radiate chat saying, like, click here to get your ticket. Same thing as me. And I'm like, you know, I posted on it first thing, and I put in the chat, like, you know, my Instagrams and stuff. And
it makes me wonder how many people they have do that. So how many people are like a one and done, or like you, where they're like, oh, well, let's try a set, so they could get 2 shows out of you.
Yeah.
You know? So then there's just this, like, broad spectrum of people that are like, let me promote for you so I can get in for free kind of thing. Even though, like, that guy where he's not posting anything, he's just like, hey, click on my link.
Yeah.
Like, you know, this is a ton of, like, oh, we don't have to really worry about it. You can do a couple times and we get some free advertisement.
Yeah, because it's just like, okay, like, you expect me to just... I've never been a club promoter, and you expect me to just, like, be able to wrangle these people that want to spend $600 on a table service? Like, that would take some time to, like, unless you're already in that business, and then you're like, hey, like, I'm a club promoter, I'm going to work for you guys. It's just, it was
I don't
silly.
see it being any, like, I don't see it being beneficial unless you're really, like, in that world and in that scene, and you know a ton of people.
Yeah.
And you didn't even start going to shows around here until, like, until me.
A lot. Yeah, I mean, we started, once you got here,
then we started going.
So many.
Yeah. So, like, you gotta think about, like, like, when I was in Reno, I was going all the time, and I knew everyone. So, like, being able to, like, get it out there was no problem, because it is a world of, like, you gotta know who's who, and you gotta be like in the crowd. You gotta be, like, not in the crowd, but, like, in the inn.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
But
I don't know.
It was a great show, though.
Yeah, but it was like, okay, I mean, we had our tickets and we were planning to go. I made it very clear to him, like, I'll promote the base shows, and just because of the fact that I want to go to them, and this is a good trade-off. But, you know, I'm just hoping to later down the line find a way to where I can just promote a show, any show, on social media, and I'll do it for a whole month straight, and then I'm guaranteed me and you get to go to the show. That's the ideal thing that I would like. And then we're going to talk about your event afterwards.
Yeah, well, that means you got to be like, you know, who are you? What's your name? Let's be friends.
Yeah.
Which is good for you because you're the social one.
Yeah.
Not me. I mean, I can be.
But that's like...
I can be. But
yeah, just so people can see it, but I'm not trying to get them to buy links or buy tickets through my links. I just want them
But that's the game.
Yeah.
That's the game you got to play. And it, you know, that's just that's what do they say? That's showbiz, baby.
Yep.
Yeah, but anyways, yeah, being right at the... So back to the show. Being at the... What do you even call that? The barrier. Right?
Mm-hmm.
It's the barrier.
Barricade barrier.
Yeah, just the barrier.
Rail rider.
It was definitely... Yeah, which I typically don't like to be that close. But I was like, you know what? I don't even care. I'm going to be in the videos. I don't even care. Because that's my thing, is I'm like, okay... In my head, I think I'm right there. I am going to be looking right at them. And then all of, like, any videos, I'm like, I'm going to be right in it. And for some reason, that's a scary thought to me. But then this time was like, no, I don't. I'm just going to get, like, over that fear. And then...
Oh, it gets me excited because then when I go back and I see video from it, I'm like, I'm right in the front.
I'm right there, man. That's me. See that hand? That hand, that's me.
Like, when I saw Daily Bread... before he blew up, play a 200-person venue in LA, laser shark on the lights, you can see the photo that they took at the end, me in the crowd.
Yeah, you're like, that's my hand.
So, like, what's up, Daily Bread fans now? What's up? You're looking at the OG. Get your bread up.
But it was nice being that close, because I didn't have to deal with being stepped on and pushed and shoved.
Space behind you.
Yeah, like the space behind me was you, and so all I had in front of me was that, and we had a pretty good group of people next to us.
Yeah.
Which was crazy that at the end, he ended up being, and it's funny because I saw their pendants, and I was about to say, like, oh, I really like your pendants. Like, he's a glass blower. And then I saw you guys talking, and then he's like a glass blower too. And
Yeah.
I find that kind of just so cool that of all the people that we could be next to, we're next to people that they were super chill. And how many times have we always run into people, they're like, oh, I know a glass blower, or I know a glass blower, but you would never run into someone who actually like is one.
Yeah.
So that was cool.
That was a little crazy coincidence, because I just was like, oh, what's that pendant you're wearing? And he's like, oh, I made it. I'm like, oh, yeah, like, I blow glass too. And he's like, what? And it was just,
That's so cool, man.
yeah. So that was fun. I still have to follow him. I forgot, but
Rude.
he was fun. Yeah, I mean, he had a lot of energy from the beginning, and I always think about people that have all this energy at the beginning, and I'm like, man, it's a marathon, not a sprint. Like, you know, getting down to this opener, we don't even know, which it's great. You're probably hyped, blowing off steam, but then it come around the headliner, it's like, all right, I'm kind of tired. I'm just gonna chill.
That's how you are, though.
What? No, I'm not.
If you were to be all like, hyphy in the beginning, then by the end you'd be tired.
Yeah, but I don't normally do that.
But not everyone's like that.
Yeah.
A lot of people have this, like, endless amount of energy.
Yeah.
Particularly because of a special person called Molly.
Oh, well, yeah, I mean, what? Yeah.
You know, that will give you all night long some energy. But some people also are just that energetic. Like, there was this guy that I knew, or know, I don't associate with him anymore, but, like, in Reno, he would have time, like, when we would go out to shows, and sometimes he would not take anything and would be like all night.
Remember when we were at Dead
like,
Ringer?
So crazy. Like, I'm like, dude, chill out.
Remember when we were at Dead Ringer and that dude was just like tweaking?
Oh, that guy was on something extra. That was like, you know, the video where they're like, yeah, like that was that guy. That was bad drugs.
That was meth.
Yeah, well, it was meth or something.
Yeah.
That was bad drugs.
But yeah, PHRVA, first time I've seen him.
Oh my gosh.
Was that your first time?
First time seeing him, and he was so good, and I really want to know what his face looks like underneath that.
Oh yeah,
but
why?
I just want to know.
Yeah.
But
he's the ski mask DJ.
Yeah. But his music is just so good. Dirty.
Yeah.
Loved it. I actually kind of enjoyed PHRVA more than I enjoyed PEEKABOO. And I love PEEKABOO. I'm not saying PEEKABOO is bad. I love PEEKABOO. But the energy of the set with PHRVA was just so good. Like, I felt it in my body. Whereas PEEKABOO, I've seen him so many other times that the energy of it felt a little different. Still enjoyable, still good, but just different.
Yeah, I mean, I thought it was, a lot different than when we both saw him at Lightning in a Bottle.
Yeah.
And I thought it was amazing. I don't know if it was the substances or what, but I thought it was amazing. But then afterwards, you said it wasn't as good as Tahoe Live.
Oh my God, Tahoe Live was such a incredible set. So good. But it was like the style of how he played was different at Tahoe Live, where Tahoe Live was like this like dirty, like just deep, bassy nastiness. Whereas in LA, it was still like, it was still good, still really good, but like if you're playing that just the like wook shit,
Yeah.
it's not. I mean, we're not finding. We are finding, but with Insomniac, we don't find it as much. Where it's like that wook shit, where you're like, oh yeah, this is ketamine bump worthy right now.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it just goes to show, like, how do artists change their styles in different, like, size rooms and festivals. Because it was like when we saw No Good, their festival set compared to their small venue set, completely.
Very different. Yeah. Well, I mean, every artist is going to play to the area and the group of people that they're going to be playing to. And LA is something else. Well, that part of LA, because when we go to the other side, and like when we went to the B-side LA, completely different vibe.
Yeah.
It's like LA has these sections. Like, this is how this feels. This is how this feels. This is how this feels. It'd be really interesting to see if there's like some energetic, like with the ley lines of the earth, and how LA is set up that determines the frequency of that area, and if that is affecting why the music is the way that it is in that location.
Yeah, and who it attracts.
Yeah. Because, like, Opio played in a different, like, section of LA, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And that was, like, so good. Completely different. Obviously different artists, but I'm like, just the vibe of it is just, like, the vibe of the venue, the people, all of it different.
And what are ley lines?
They're, like, the way that I think of them is, like, how we have the meridians in our body for the flow of energy. It's like the meridians of the earth.
Yeah, like the points of energy, where like energy meets, kind of.
But there's like actual lines.
Yeah.
That's energy through the earth. Mm-hmm. And so like when you have like ley lines, or when you have ley lines that are crossing, like the other day I learned that banks are specifically put where there are ley lines to attract the money in.
Wow.
So if you are doing like an abundance prosperity ritual and you need some soil, you can go to a bank and get some soil from around the bank and use that soil.
Oh, there you go.
But banks are strategically placed in those locations for that reason.
You're just like digging up soil outside of a bank, and they're just like, what the fuck?
I just need to attract some money. I need money in my bank account, so I'm stealing some dirt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like the exchange just attracts people that are trying to just go out to the nightclub.
Hey, I mean, at least it's a cool nightclub to go to.
Yeah.
I would take that nightclub over any regular old bar. Because at least there's good music.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas, you know, you're going into a bar and you're like, oh my God, there's this like radio music and like everyone's just trying to talk. And I'm like, I don't want to talk. I talk all week during work. I want to just like disconnect and connect into the music and just like enjoy myself.
Because there's people trying to get in when we were leaving.
And we left like 10 minutes early.
Yeah. Well, I think there was going to be an artist after PEEKABOO. Like 2 to 3 or something.
Oh.
But, yeah, I mean, I don't know how that works.
Because that was a Sunday. Was it Sunday night?
It was a Friday night.
No, that was a Friday night. I was thinking of when we seen Mary Droppins, and that was a Sunday night.
Yeah.
That was.
But yeah, so I don't know if like they do a thing where it's, you know, like the nightclubs in the movies where there's a line to wait to get in, and they're letting in like the chicks and stuff. if you don't have a ticket, if they're still like, okay, people are leaving, we'll let more people in. You pay the cover.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Did you notice that at a certain point, it seemed that PEEKABOO was getting, he seemed a little frustrated, and then he was like, the song, and was like, oh, we're not playing on a busted channel.
Yeah.
Changed the channel. He covered up the one part of his decks.
Yep.
Started working on the other two, and then like restarted, and he like looked frustrated. Yeah. Like, he kept looking up prior to that, like, looking up at them. It's just so curious to me. I don't know what it is. I never really thought of it before that the process of what goes into a show as a DJ, because, like, sitting there and watching him, and, like, I could actually see, like, what he's looking at. Like, they have like the, like, you know, when you talk, you know, like on our computer, you know, like where it's like
the wavelengths,
he has that going. He has all of his lists. Then he's also pushing all of this different stuff, queuing up different things, and like making different sounds. Some of it he is like in the moment, and some of it he's like presetting to play like maybe 10 seconds later or something like that. While that, he also has the earpiece in, that he's also able to like hear what someone else is saying and hear what's going on with this, or like with his. It's just so fascinating after seeing that, of like the, not only the process that they put in for engineering and producing the music, but then when it actually comes time to doing a set, what goes into that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, you can't just be a producer. You have to be practicing DJing constantly. And yeah, what he said was, because he was playing like a new track or something, he was like, he spun it back and he was like, I'm not playing it. This CDJ is like,
he said, I'm not playing this on a busted channel.
Yeah, so like 1 out of the 4 was busted, so he stopped using that one, and they covered it up.
Which I didn't hear anything. So, like, was he hearing it in his earbud?
It was probably just, like, skipping and shit when he was, like, setting up things.
Oh, okay.
And
that's crazy. So you have what you're playing, and then you also have, like, in here what's going on. That's like multitasking.
Yeah.
On another level.
Whatever your fader, whatever track your fader is set on is what's playing out loud. So anything else that's playing on other tracks, you're listening in your ear. Yeah, he was just pressing the sync button all night. No, that's what DJs give people shit for. It's like, because there's a sync button so that you can like sync the beats for 2 songs so they can sync up.
Yeah.
But that's not how real DJs do it. Real DJs, they do it manually with the turntable or with the cue button.
Huh.
So that you're queuing it up so that the beats are matching, and the songs either have to be the same BPM or they have to be half. So like 140 and then a 70.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's just some of the stuff I remember from when I used to mess around with it.
Fascinating.
But yeah, I enjoyed that night. It was nice to be up front. We didn't have to. You had plenty of you could determine how much space you had in front of you, and then I was able to. There's just that one kid who came up at that one point and was like trying to get in front of the guy next to you, and he's like, nah, dude, like, what the fuck? And then so the kid just stood right behind him and like right next to me. And during PHRVA's set, I'm pretty sure he was just like, he's like, I had all this room, and now this dude's standing right next to us. And then it got to the point where at the end of PHRVA's set, I'm like physically like pushing my arm over, and he like is just oblivious. I mean, he was probably 21 or had a fake ID. And then I said, like, do you not have any spatial awareness? And he was like, and then he just started apologizing right away. I was like, you know, we've been up here all night, like since 10 o'clock. So, you know, just you got to be more mindful of people's space when you're just like walking up in here. But he was fine after that. Somewhat better the rest of the night.
He was still all up in everyone's business, but
yeah,
he just was young. Oh, I can't stop yawning.
Yeah, you gonna take another nap?
Maybe. Nap it.
It was interesting that, yeah, because I saw 100 drums up there, and I was like, she's supposed to be playing tonight with Flodan.
Yeah, but when we left Exchange, they were handing out little flyer cards with Flodan on it, so it had to have been an afters.
Yeah, which makes more sense because PEEKABOO plays with makes songs with him.
Yeah, and he was like, "See you at the afters," right?
Yeah, but then he said
and
like,
he's
"Just
like,
kidding."
Just kidding, and he's like.
Yeah, so that made me think like, oh, you're not gonna go to the afters, but then it's like, I guarantee he made an appearance at the afters.
Who knows?
Yeah, no one posted anything about that, so it's a mystery.
Well, I mean, my algorithm, I haven't seen shit lately because all it is massage stuff.
Yeah.
Massage and wellness. That's all that pops up on my stuff right now.
And boy, is it helpful.
And funny cat videos.
Gotta have that.
Yeah.
Our cat, man.
Yeah.
Our indoor cat is deciding to be an outdoor cat. He escaped the house one day, totally concerned that he wasn't going to find his way home.
Yeah.
Found him at midnight. And then what? A whole day later.
No, less than 24 hours later.
Yeah. We let him go outside for a little with us, and then we take him inside, and then he freaking...
Then we went to go back outside. He darts to the edge of the yard, and then was gone.
Yeah.
And he was gone for like, what, 2 days?
2 nights.
Yeah, 2 nights. But it's funny that he showed up today. He had a vet appointment this morning, and he knew. He showed up in perfect time for his vet appointment.
Literally, like, I was, like, prepared to take the kid to school and then call them and be like, I guess we got to cancel because our cat is gone. And then, yeah, he showed up while we were outside doing our morning movement, and...
I mean, he's feeling better now.
And good thing he went to the vet because he has some issues that needed to be addressed.
Yeah.
And I think they gave him ketamine at the...
They did not give him ketamine. It starts with a B, and it's a weird name. But it's a pain reliever, and he's definitely feeling it because he was laying out there just like, no.
Right? If they did give him K and you saw the price and you're like, what the fuck? Where's my cut?
Well, and like he also got IV antibiotics and an anti-inflammatory, and so everything was IV, so he's just like today.
Yeah.
But he'll feel a lot better.
How do you give a cat probiotics?
You have to put it in their food.
Cat probiotics?
Yeah. But this is antibiotics.
I know, but he needs probiotics because he's got antibiotics.
It's not... Their stomach's not like ours.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, he'll be fine.
So I shouldn't chop up kimchi for his food?
No, I don't think he'll like kimchi.
I mean, it's got fish sauce, so...
He'll just start talking in an Asian accent, standing on 2 feet, wearing a chef's hat with little knives. Give me the kimchi! Like a hibachi guy, but it's Dexter the cat.
That'd be a great costume for him.
That would be a great costume. A chef.
Yeah, PEEKABOO was good. The batters moment was fun.
Oh, man, yeah. There was some songs that played that I'm like, oh, this right here. This is why I love this artist. Like, it's just so good.
Yeah. No, I mean, I thoroughly enjoyed it, and I think he threw in some more, like, upbeat stuff throughout the mix.
Yeah, he played more house music than he's ever played during a set that I've seen him. I've seen him quite a few times, and I've never heard him play house music like that.
Yeah, like mixing it in between.
Yeah, which I think that's what was different about it for me. Is like normally he's like this just bassy, like dubstep, just wonkiness, you know? And then here we are, house music. Bassy house music, bass house, you know? And it wasn't bad. And then he also played music that you said that you haven't heard in like a while, and he himself said he hasn't played like one of the songs he said he hasn't played for like, was it 2 years or 4 years?
It might have been Airborne because there's a tall dude behind us with a sign on his phone, and I think the song's called Airborne or something. I could be butchering that, but he kept telling the dude like he's not gonna play it, and then I think he ended up playing it, and that's when he said, I haven't played this song in like 4 years.
Yeah, which is cool when they do that. I love when they play like older stuff, because you're like, oh yeah. I feel like the older when they get to play their older music, you get it's like that's them as an artist, and that's before they had all of the influence of other people in their artists or in their music,
like Skrillex.
I mean, I like Skrillex. I like his music. He, you know, makes some pretty sick music. But when I seen him at LIB now it'd be 3 LIBs ago, I was, like, heavily disappointed. Because I was like, what is this shit? What is he playing right now? Like, he's playing all rhythm, and he's not playing any of the music that, like, I've heard him play. It was just so different. Like, very not what I expected.
I've never seen Skrillex live, and I will be shocked if I ever do.
That was the only time that I've seen him, and with that, it's not like I'm jumping to see another Skrillex set. Like, I left during the set because I was like, this is not it for me.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, afterwards, I said, like, that was a lot of music I've never heard before. Like,
From PEEKABOO?
Yeah.
I've never heard him play house music.
Yeah. I was expecting some of the, like, old classics, but, yeah, I mean, looking back at when I saw him, 3 years ago do a 360 set, it's just, yeah, he's definitely changed a lot in a positive way.
Yeah.
But, just
the weird guy making weird music.
Yeah. But it was interesting, too, looking back at my videos from that night, how much movement PEEKABOO has during his set compared to PHRVA. Like, I was able to edit kind of a cool little video with just a track over the video.
Wait, like, what do you mean movement?
Like, he's just, like, getting down and, like, all over the place and just, like... and where PHRVA's just kind of, like...
Yeah, I mean, PHRVA's was, like, not dirtier. Not, like, all over the place. Super bassy.
Yeah.
I mean, PEEKABOO's entrance took forever.
Yeah.
I was like, did he get lost? Like...
A lot of anticipation.
Yeah, did he get lost on the way? Or, like, did someone block him up in that tunnel? That they're like, hey, man, can you sign this? Can you sign this? Can you take a picture with me? Because it was, like, going, and it built up the anticipation, and the anticipation started going away because it's been so long. And then he came out.
Yeah. But it was so cool getting to be that close.
Yeah.
To him. Like, literally, like, we're fucking
I could have touched him.
Yeah.
I could have held a drink up and been like, drink some water. And he could have been like...
Well, it's like taking away that barricade. I'm like, man, they just have a lot of faith in the fans that they're not... Some drunk person's not going to fucking fuck with...
Spill something on the...
Fucking
on the thing?
Hit the thing. Like, I always think about that when I watch, because sometimes you'll see on social media when a DJ's playing and they have the crowd, like, literally pressed up against them, and, like, people will fuck with it.
Oh, so, what's up with the guy? He came out in the beginning, before PEEKABOO gets his stuff all set up. And then he came out in front of PEEKABOO, or no, after PEEKABOO, and he had the blonde wig on.
Oh yeah,
that was the promo for PEEKABOO's.
Oh yeah.
The image that was the promo where with the blonde hair.
Yeah.
The guy that did his sound came out after him with the blonde wig on.
I saw that in the video later. I'm like, he didn't have it on, and then he was wearing it.
Yeah, I'm like, what's the significance of this?
I don't know. I think was it Are You Dreaming tour or something? Are We Dreaming? I don't know. It'd be interesting to hear from him, kind of like what was the inspiration behind the name of the tour and whatnot. Final thoughts?
That's funny. You read my mind. I was just about to say the same thing. Any last thoughts? And then I almost said it at the same time as you. So that would have been a jinx, and then you would have owed me a Coke.
Yeah, pinch poke. I think that was probably my favorite show there so far.
100%.
Yeah.
100% favorite show there so far.
Lineup was good. Like, music was good from the beginning.
Crowd was good.
Yeah. Crowd was good. It was nice where we were at.
Mm-hmm.
And, yeah.
Yeah. No last thoughts. Was it... Next one is Troy Boy, right?
Well, that's the next show we plan to go to.
Yeah.
Out of all this promoting thing, gonna go back to my original connect, who said, I manage this club.
Maybe because it's also my birthday.
Yeah, I mean, he
said, was really cool, though.
Yeah, he's a fish head.
Yeah, you're like, yeah, he's cool because he's a fish head.
No, he's cool.
He was cool, though.
And he said, like, well, I manage this club, so whenever you want to come to a show.
Yeah, but you have to tell him it's my birthday.
Yeah.
That's important.
And then watch them try to offer us, like, bottle service for your birthday. And we're like, oh, we don't drink.
We don't drink.
Which we were going to stop at your birthday, but it's, like, kind of now at the point, like, what's the fucking point?
No, we were going to stop at your birthday, I thought.
No, you gave me a hard time.
Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah. Because we originally
were like, no, 6 months.
We're not going to drink anymore. And 6 months was going to be close to my birthday.
And we were going to go to a wedding, and we were going to drink. But now it's kind of like, what's the fucking point? Life is better without it.
Yeah, I mean, I knew that before. You just had to see that.
I can't believe you sometimes. Well, perfect. Go check us out on social media, TikTok, Instagram. Go check out our apparel at groundscores.myshopify.com. All the links are down below. Please subscribe. It's free and it helps us a ton. And yeah. We love you all. Thank you for listening.
Bye.